What's up, notification gang? Happy Tuesday. And if you're not a part of the notification gang, first off, what are you doing? But second of all, my name is Goober. I know you probably can't even recognize me with this crazy haircut, but it's me, and that's a perfect segue, see what I did there, into my video, which is the 5 phases of haircuts in my personal experience. I am not good at all at ordering haircuts, and it took me a while to realize that, but after like a bunch of bad haircuts in a row, you start to realize, oh, maybe I'm the problem. I used to blame it on the barber or just the place that I went in general, but after a while I did start to just think that I am just bad at ordering haircuts, and I think that's it. I'll let you guys hear the story time of how I went from my last hair to this when I really just wanted a trim. So I went in there and I wanted a summer haircut because I was about to go to lifting later that day for hockey, and having a bunch of hair for lifting, I just get like a tiny bit sweaty, which creates like an afro, and I really hate that. So I just thought I'd get a summer cut. So the sides would be a lot shorter because it used to go up and over my ears, and I just wanted it to not go over my ears at all. And I wanted just maybe 1.5 inches off on the top. So I was like, what type of haircut did I get last summer? Which was a 3 on the sides and back and a scissor cut on top. And I guess I forgot that that was so incredibly short, because I was like, oh yeah, I'll get a 4, thinking 4 is just a ton more than a 3. I don't know how those numbers work, to be honest, either. For anyone who doesn't know those numbers, I don't know them either. 3's a little bit shorter than this. Just picture that. So it's like, I'll have a 4, and the lady looks at my super long hair and she's like, wow, that'll leave you like 1.5 inches left. In hindsight, what? Why did she tell me that? This is not 1.5 inches left. Did she mean on top? Because I literally just said 4. I didn't even tell her what I want on top yet, which was 1.5 inches off. But she did it anyway, and I'm not complaining. It doesn't look terrible on me. I just don't like short hair, you know? I don't think the haircut's bad. I just don't like short hair. So it'll grow back, it's fine. I just won't pay them till like December because I won't get a haircut for a very long time. There will be 5 stages that'll happen between now and the next time I get my haircut, and those are the things I'll be covering right now. Phase 1 is initial impressions. So you get your haircut done, and you are the first to know your initial impression. You judge yourself. You think, oh, is it good, bad, too long, too short? It's never too long. That's the short answer on that, but you have your own opinion. But I'll let you guys in on a little secret right now. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and everyone will share it with you. So it'll first be my family. They'll all tell me how they feel about it. Then it'll be my friends. Tell me how they feel about it. Then it'll just be people that I run into occasionally, and they'll tell me how they feel about it. And personally, I really don't like that this happens. I don't care what they think about it. Like, even if it's good or bad, I'm always just like, thanks. I'll laugh if they say it's bad. I'll just be like, thanks if they say it's good. I honestly couldn't care what they think about it, but I like when people notice it. I guess makes me pretty picky that I don't want them to tell me what they think, but I want them to notice. So if you're one of my friends, just keep doing what you're doing. Don't let my pickiness stop you. Phase 2 is, what's phase 2? Phase 2 is adjustment. So these things are basically the changes that you notice about your life now that you have shorter hair. And for me, it's always I spend less time in the shower because I don't need to shampoo for that long. I don't need to dry my hair for that long or condition. I can't wear hats because I love wearing hats in case I have a bad hair day with my long hair, but like I kind of look bald wearing a hat now. And I always have to make my hockey helmet a little smaller because the hair just takes up like a ton of the room. Those are the 3 main things. This is phase 2 because you will either notice it the day of or like a couple days preceding it. Phase 3 is making the most of it. So now that you have shorter hair, you might want to style it a bit differently. You want to try some stuff out. Make the most of your shorter hair before it grows back to the length that you like it at. But you can only do that for a little bit of time before you hit stage 4. The awkward stage. I don't know if everyone goes through this, but at least for curly hair boys, we go through this every time. So when it goes from short and straight to curly and long, it is just the worst, most awkward stage. I always look bad during it, and I think everyone does. You can't really spike it up. Wearing it flat doesn't look too good either, and it just looks really bad. A lot of people can't get through this stage, so they just keep it short and they don't really know what they would look like with longer hair. You just gotta battle it out, man. If you have the same type of hair as me, which is kind of curly but not really, you just gotta battle it out through that awkward stage, man. It's just a couple of horrible weeks until you reach stage 5, which is the golden phase. It's just the length that you like your hair at, and it could go for a couple inches as well. So you might have it for a month and a half. Mine usually lasts for like a month and a half to 2 months before you get it cut again. And last time, mine only lasted for about a month because I basically got it cut down to the bare minimum golden stage. So I basically went from really good to the beginning of the really good, and it only lasted for a little bit. So this one, whew, this is a big jump, and I'm gonna be going through all of the phases. So I apologize in advance to my future self for the hairstyles that you're about to see in the upcoming months. But if you guys can relate to this, just comment down below. I loved responding to your guys' comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like and consider subscribing. We just hit 2K and it is our goal to hit 10K by Christmas. We're focusing on weekly uploads for this. Buddy's uploading on Thursdays and I'm uploading on Tuesdays, and maybe a couple more uploads in between, but stick around with us on this journey if you want to. I hope to see you in the next video, but if not, bye.